My name is Charles. 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It set me on a journey to better understand this condition. It's taken me around the world as I hope to change not only my life, but others living with this disease. I've teamed up with some of the best in health to find ways to not only control, but to reverse. It does not take much to live for others, and what we leave is how we will be remembered. I hope at the end of this journey, we will see that hope is a good thing and the start of a better future. Welcome to Reversed. The mornings were a special time. Maria took her jog up to the house to prepare breakfast for everyone, and we got a chance to catch up and see the moods from the night before. Everyone seemed so ready and eager to get going and be involved. Dr. Ken, Jerome, and Lisa would be up bright and early, ready to learn, as the others took their drive over in the van.
I'm at 0.5 on my ketones, which makes me happy. I was 0.8 last night. Did you get my message, Mr. Kent?
You'll never say no to that.
Puedes cargar, no puedes dar. Solamente quería saber.
It's 2:20 this morning. 2:20.
Blood sugar this morning, but you're still burning fat even at the same time because your ketones are 0.5. And as the day goes on, just like yesterday, the blood sugar is going to go down over the course of the day instead of the old way of going up all day. Yep.
So not
No,
need to bolus?
No, I wouldn't today.
Okay.
And because I want you to see it go down on its own, because that's what it's going to do.
When was the last time you bolused?
Yesterday, because he gets up a little bit.
So I can give her a prime example from this morning. So don't worry. That was my number at first. You see what time that was, right?
Oh, wow.
That's what I tested at 7-Eleven.
Okay. All right.
So don't get stressed.
All right, because I do stress when I get...
It's gonna be okay.
All right, he wants me over there.
So we know we're living in a crazy time right now, and everybody here was tested before they came. But we've tried to practice our social distancing and all that kind of good stuff. So hoping everyone is safe, but we have to get tested when we go back to America for COVID. And Sarah works for a local lab, and they were kind enough to be able to supply the testing that we needed for COVID. But especially with dealing with diabetes, we know that people who deal with diabetes and COVID, kind of is a really gray area there. So, Sarah, can you tell them a little bit about the lab and what you guys do, and maybe a little bit about COVID, and welcome Sarah, because she's a little nervous. So, don't be nervous. There's no cameras here. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Sarah. I'm a doctor for Laboratorios Lavin. Lavin is the biggest lab in Costa Rica, clinical lab. We do any kind of testing. Right now, we are implementing, since the pandemic started, we have implemented testing for COVID. And that's what we're here to do. So in a few minutes, we're going to take the tests.
And what we'll do is we'll have, one person that will sit and then one person that will wait, and we'll start the test. And hopefully everybody will be negative and could go back to America happy and safe. So, all right. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. We have to give a big thanks to the local testing company for helping us get everyone tested. I must say I was a bit nervous that someone could have an issue with COVID. We had many moving parts in and out of the house. We did take all the precautions, but you never know. Thankfully, everything turned out for the best.
So we already finished taking all the samples. Some of them were more sensitive than others, but everything went okay. We have to make sure the samples are right. Everyone was okay, everyone was fine, and I hope they keep going and we have to reach the goal and we can do it, okay?
Hi guys, I am Lauren, the owner of Porking Good Pork Rinds, and this is Amber. She works with me. So we're happy to be here in Costa Rica with you and wanted to show you a little bit of what we've got going on and tell you about the company. So I actually started this with my husband in 2018, so not too long ago. Started because I've been eating low-carb keto myself since 2013. I was pre-diabetic before. I was 100 pounds heavier and basically knew I was going to eat this way forever to control my sugars, but I was kind of unhappy with all of the options that were out there, and I wanted something to make this more sustainable for a lifetime. I wanted to still be able to eat, you know, my favorite foods, chicken finger and chicken parm and meatballs and all of that. So we wanted to make something different. We wanted, first of all, a pork rind that was light and fluffy and kind of melt in your mouth, almost like a Cheeto puff. And also, we didn't want to use the bad ingredients. We wanted clean labels. And most importantly, I missed potato chip flavors. I wanted white cheddar on my fingertips. I wanted nacho. So we decided to just do something totally different and make all these fun and bold flavors as basically a healthier option to potato chips. So that's what we did. If you see, we have white cheddar, we have dill pickle, we have nacho.
Sour cream and onion.
Right, the salted butter honestly tastes like movie theater popcorn. So, you know, not that I'm saying sneak it into the movies, but sneak it into the movies, you know. So, and then
Sneaking it into my mouth.
exactly.
That looks delicious.
And for the smoky jalapeno, that's my favorite. That's our newest flavor.
Nacho
And then
cheese.
for anyone that likes spicy, we have a flavor there in the red bag called Stupid Hot. Here it is right here.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not messing around. We went over the top spicy. So if you want to try this, you know, don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, you can
Yes,
you can
try it.
eat
We're
it.
going to try it.
Yeah, that should taste like popcorn.
How is that?
Eyeballs rolling in the back of my head.
Can I share?
Oh, if I have
You're
to.
supposed to eat yours.
Oh, let her try.
Oh, I don't want that one.
This is amazing and
Do you
it's
guys
so
have
nice.
any questions or anything
Now, are
for
these
us?
through website or?
Yeah, these you can find on our website, porkinggood.com. We're on Amazon, slowly pushing into stores throughout the country. So you can find us in Kroger in Ohio. So, yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we can possibly get Kroger to order them
Oh, we would love
in
to be expanding to other.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a big market for us, so that would be awesome.
Yeah, and then you have to come visit us.
Yep,
We love that.
yep. You mean we can't just meet here in Costa Rica every time?
Okay, that too. Now to
just do
get
a
my
little
pork
segment.
king
Yeah.
fix, let's go back to Costa Rica.
I like
Alright,
it. We'll
well,
be there.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Oh, so this is mine.
Coming up on Reversed.
Well, Amanda, how are you?
What I want to show you is an experiment that I did last December.
You're showing me exactly what has happened.
Ready to eat your favorite dishes again without the sugar and carbs? Porking Good pork rind crumbs, the breadless breadcrumb, have become a life-changing pantry staple in hundreds of thousands of keto diet homes across the country. Replace your traditional breadcrumbs and coat it on for low-carb breaded chicken fingers. Mix it into meatballs or sprinkle it on as a crunchy topper. Porking Good pork rind crumbs make living a ketogenic lifestyle easy and sustainable. Get free shipping and take 10% off your order with promo code REVERSED at www.porkinggood.com.
Keto Chow is a customizable shake mix that is also perfect for cooking and baking, giving you simple, nutritionally perfect meal options. Keto Chow. Make keto easy. Discover your favorite flavor at ketochow.xyz.
My name is Charles. I am the producer and director of this wonderful series. We are a full-service production company that produces award-winning films and documentaries. We would love to help you create something special, be it a TV show, a film, or maybe something for your brand or company. Contact us today, and do enjoy the series.
Well, Amanda, how are you?
You know, I'm doing really well. I'm very grateful to be out here and enjoying this absolutely beautiful weather, this place, enjoying the conversations I'm having with everybody. They're just so knowledgeable about diabetes and keto. It's just, I'm learning so much.
Yeah, so how's it been, watching your mom? I mean, because she's really seems to be so excited.
You know, she has such a good spirit, and it looks like her numbers are just going down. She's finally finding a lifestyle that works for her, and I love watching her grow. I love seeing her happy. I love seeing her be able to share her story with other people and help them out too.
And how does that inspire you to maybe even work on yourself?
We all try to do the right thing for ourselves, and sometimes it's not so easy, but having this knowledge and being able to implement it in a daily life it's really beautiful to be able to live in this moment and feel like having all the experts and everybody around me encouraging me, so I can also be like a better version of myself and help my mom too and encourage her in a stronger sense.
She is just making so many great strides, and her attitude is just so positive. I just love talking to her and seeing, she's so exuberant and so excited about what's going on here, about what the future will bring for her, and just to see that, it's very infectious. So basically what I hear you saying is that you can even take this lifestyle yourself.
Yes.
And how do you intend to do that?
Being able to pinpoint these things, and this is part of my journey. I've done spiritual work and I've done just real work, and pinpointing these traumas and identifying them, putting a name to them, understanding where they're derived from, has really impacted my life in so many ways. And I will say, I've had positive experiences with some therapists in chunks, in small chunks,
Sure.
And they've given me beautiful tools that I can, or just reminders too. Sometimes we know they're in our brains, we know what to do. We just forget because it gets clouded,
Right.
or it's not to the forefront of our minds right now.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can remind us of what we already know what to do, like breathe.
Right.
Breath is by far the most important thing
Sure.
that I can recommend whenever you're feeling anxious or depressed, because it brings you into a centered state.
Right.
It helps you identify what's happening. It clears your mind, and then you can pinpoint where the trauma, the pain, the depression, the anxiety is coming from.
That's terrific, and I think so. So I'm so happy that you're in a place now where you're receptive, and it looks very hopeful. So I want to encourage you to keep learning and growing and engaging and using the services that have been offered. And I also want to stay in touch.
Yes.
Because I think, I really have enjoyed getting to know you over the last several days, and I see a bright future for you. And I think it's going to be a wonderful journey.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, this is our 5th day. How are you feeling so far?
Energetic.
Energetic? There's a tendency in every diet. We already know that we don't speak of a diet here because we don't want that emotional attachment to a diet. We speak more of a lifestyle. But when people talk about diet, they need escape, and that's the cheat day, right? So people are expecting to have a cheat day because they think that this is not sustainable in the long term. That's not true. So by this time, 5th day, your fears might have started to go down, that this is not sustainable. what I want to show you is an experiment that I did last December, end of November and December, where I went to an all-inclusive hotel. As you know, I live in ketosis. That's my lifestyle. I've been in ketosis since 2011. So this is what I'm going to show you. We're going to go first through the pictures, which are the most impactful. Then we'll go through blood glucose, so you can see how a cheat day or 2 cheat days or 3 cheat days, and that's the danger. What are the effects of eating like everyone else in an all-inclusive hotel? I'm going to show you first the pictures. And there you go. That was November 26th, before I went. And I went that same day to the beach with my wife and my son. That's how I looked that day. I did this for 6 days. I stayed at the hotel for 6 days. Then I came back, and in 5 days, I gained everything I had lost during the experiment. So the point being that, yeah, you can have a cheat day. That was November 26th. We got back on December 1st. This was December the 2nd.
Oh, wow.
That's how my body changed.
But it looks like you aged as well.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
and you look inflamed.
I look inflamed. So December 2nd, this is how I came back. And now I'm going to show you what happened for the following 5 days. I started my routine, regular routine, my regular lifestyle. This was December the 3rd. This was December the 4th. December the 5th. December the 6th.
Oh, wow.
And finally, December the 7th. It took me 5 days. 6 days to deteriorate, 5 days to get back. So the point here is that if you start, I don't know, for some reason you fall off the wagon, you shouldn't be depressed and thinking, oh my God, now that I lost it, right now, there's no way to go back. There is a way. And sometimes it's easier if you follow the principles. And I always say this, once you understand the principles, you can use your own methods. But you shouldn't apply methods without understanding the principles, because you can hit.
I think it's an appreciation for someone to actually go through an experiment. And then, you know, like if you were actually my healthcare provider, it's more believable coming from you than, you know, you telling me and I don't see anything. You're showing me exactly what has happened and how you can start, get here, and then come back.
The body works with principles. If you follow those principles, you get some effects. If you avoid or ignore those principles, me or anyone else is going to have a consequence. And I just wanted to show it to everybody.
It's much appreciated.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome.
Coming up on Reversed.
Did you smell the kitchen last night when I was cooking?
Yes.
It's unbelievable in a sense that how uninformed and uneducated we are.
I was gaining weight and I had tried every diet out there.
I felt tired.
But once I found Carb Manager, I started losing immediately. Carb Manager is an app that teaches you how to do keto, and it makes it easy.
I used a daily weight log.
The Keto Academy.
I've benefited by having a community.
Carb Manager gave me my life back.
Download the app, set up your profile, and just get started.
New Leishman Weight Loss Shake for people with diabetes is a delicious meal replacement. It's the only shake with the patented Leishman ingredient to reduce glucose. Leishman works like a sponge to absorb glucose and actually remove it from your body to help you control blood sugar. Leishman is a safe, natural dietary supplement shown effective in published clinical studies. Find Leishman Weight Loss Shake at leishman.com or at walmart.com.
I struggled with my own mental health for over a decade. I suffered quite severely, and it was a really dark period of my life. And I wanted to invest, my whole life towards a big, hairy problem. And the only thing that I cared about that much was fixing mental health care. I hope one day that Spring Health is the company or the organization that people point to and say, that company has set the new standard for mental health care and continues to raise the bar.
Aloha, my keto friends. I'm super excited to be here. Did you smell the kitchen last night? What I was cooking?
Yes.
Does it smell like chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
Does it smell like chocolate? Things that you shouldn't be having, right? Well, I got to tell you, for me to be able to stay on this diet for 23 years, I allowed myself to have things like this. It is my flourless chocolate torte, and this is nut-free. It's very simple. It's 5 ingredients, all right? And you can make it dairy-free. If you don't want to use butter, use the butter-flavored coconut oil we talked about, right? But a lot of people are like, so what sweetener is okay to use? Or they call them, you know, these artificial sweeteners. I like to call them natural sweeteners because everything I use can be found in nature.
Okay.
Like stevia, you can buy that at Fleet Farm, right? It's just a plant, but not all stevias are created equal, and that's what I want to talk to you about. But what I really like to use is something called Swerve. Okay, Swerve is a brand name. It is a mixture of erythritol and things like stevia. Okay, erythritol it can cause maybe a little bit of a cooling effect, so less is more. So if it calls for maybe a cup of sugar, I like to use maybe a half a cup of the Swerve, and then I add a little bit of the stevia glycerite. Now, stevia glycerite is a thick honey-like substance. It's not like a traditional liquid stevia, like you just use a drop and boom, you know, it's 300 times sweeter than sugar. So you have to be very gentle with the liquid stevia. So stevia glycerite is thick like a honey, and you could maybe use a teaspoon in the batch that I used. And it's not bitter like stevia. You mentioned you don't like stevia. No. I use stevia glycerite. That's why you liked it. Yeah. Okay, because it doesn't have that bitter taste. Okay, so with not all desserts do you need a bulking type of erythritol. And I do better if I use just like stevia or monk fruit extract. You just use a few drops. And things like ice cream, creme brulee. Of course, the topping, you need a little bit. Oh, I should be making that for you. Creme brulee, you need a little bit of a crystallized topping. But you could use something now called allulose. That's a new sweetener that doesn't raise blood sugar at all. And these are things that you can find in nature. They just ferment, like erythritol, they ferment mushrooms. You know, so it can be from different things, but I look for the ones that are fermented from mushrooms. But it makes life just a little bit sweeter, you know. It helps you to stay on the diet when the time, you know, you have those weak times and stuff like that. Do you want to try some?
Yes.
Of course.
So let me tell you what the ingredients are, okay? So you buy unsweetened baking chocolate. So it looks like a chocolate bar. A chocolate bar that's really hard, but it's 100%. You can get that anywhere, okay? And then I added, you could use butter or the butter-flavored coconut oil, okay? And then eggs.
What did you use? This is amazing.
I used butter.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
this is delicious. I feel like I'm cheating.
I use butter.
We are.
And then vanilla, a little bit of salt. Always add salt to your desserts because salt is a flavor enhancer. You use less sweetener if you add some salt. Don't go crazy, but like, you know, an eighth, a fourth of a teaspoon, you add a little bit of that. And on the top, I have a brown butter sauce. If you've never made brown butter, it's amazing on everything.
Yeah.
Fish, steak, you name it. But you like that?
I love
Could this keep you on the diet?
Of
All those
course.
times.
It is delicious.
I'm so glad you like it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So we were talking kind of earlier and just kind of comparing the difference between what we learned per se on season 1 versus what we learned this time. And as opposed to nutritionist, diabetes educator, because we didn't know about keto then. And it's unbelievable in a sense that how uninformed and uneducated we are. Because if we started back then and we actually thought we may have known something.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that if we had the education from this season back on the first season, Lisa and I would be in a different capacity.
Yeah.
We would
And
actually
Roger
be
right here.
And Dr. Ken made a really great point earlier. It was like, when we're ready for this transformation, and then all of a sudden we get this bad information, because we're ready at that point. And you guys were ready, ready to embrace. And all of a sudden, share what you were saying, Doc.
Yeah, I call it betrayed repentance, because, you know, there are millions of people running around just eating whatever the hell they want to. And if you say something to them, they're like, I'm going to eat what I want to, I don't care. And that's fine. If they're grown up, they can make that decision. But you guys had recognized the error of your ways. And you're like, I'm not doing this right. I'm doing something wrong. I'm getting fatter and sicker, more diabetic. And you decided, I'm going to turn away from that. I'm going to do something new and different. And you were very vulnerable at that moment. And you were ready for change. You were hungry for the truth and for change.
We were.
So that's why we're helping you learn to eat to your full. And if you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. If you're thirsty, drink. If you're not thirsty, don't drink. You're honoring your DNA and your species and your ancestry. You're honoring those things. My goal is to set you up for effortless success. That's what I'm trying to do here. And that's what we're all trying to do here. And I think that's a much better model than to say, oh, you've got to have strong willpower and semi-starve yourself for the rest of your life in order to achieve success.
You know, Charles, and the beauty of all this is it's not only, you know, that they're going to see you and say, wow, like I'm going to lead by example to my daughters, and you know, they'll believe in me and they'll believe in this, but more so you're taking care of all realms of it. It's, you know, the body, mind, and spirit, where, you know, you're not only taking care of the physical, you're taking care of, you know, how balancing it all out. So that's really important. You know, the mental part of it, you know, things that we might deal with, it's really important.
Yep.
So I'm really excited about this.
And one of these days, there's liable to be some grandbabies in the future. And maybe, you know, and there's your opportunity to happen to the future. It's perfectly expected for all of your numbers to go up and down all the time. There's a constant fluctuation that's based not just on how many carbs you've eaten, but also, did you sleep well last night? Did you get in an argument with your spouse? All these things are going to affect your cortisol and your other hormones, and that's going to affect your blood sugar. So don't expect, if you start keto, for your numbers to just go to perfection and stay there. Life doesn't work that way, and neither does keto.
Yeah.
Get your grip on.
Lisa.
Hey, Charles.
What's up?
Having a wonderful time?
I love our last conversation we were just having with everybody.
Oh, yeah. This is so amazing.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I did want to, you know, before we all go to lunch, I did want to kind of talk about something from the first season.
Okay.
And it's regarding, I'm not going to mention anybody's names, but, and I'm still a little bit hurt from that. You know, I did a lot for the person that we know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Help me understand what I'm not seeing. And, you know, when I look at that last episode, to go back to the last episode,
Okay.
there was a lot that we didn't put in there. And
Yes.
you know that.
Yes. Thank you.
As a producer, I did the right thing. I only showed a little bit about, a little bit of what was just reality. That was your moment right there.
Yes.
And how can someone be mad at me over a scene or a situation that was a real situation that we didn't put a lot of what was in there? So because like I said, I looked at her as a friend. I helped her in a few different ways.
She actually did tell me that she was very proud of me. And honestly, whenever this was mentioned, I went to her first and said, would this offend you if I'm in the show? She also loved Roger and felt like we were disrespected in a way that We didn't want other people to know our business. It was embarrassing. And I'm sure she was doing this in a protective manner for us. She also felt like Roger was being attacked because we had not just you, but we also had Asa and we had Jerome there. And it was like they were all just watching for a reaction from him. And he could be slightly explosive at times, and he did. And I think that was part of it too.
You know, I would love if she had reached out to me, because that's what people do. If there's an issue, you reach out to that person and say, hey, I got an issue with this.
There will be a time, and I hope that I'm there to see a come together moment for you two. That would make me very happy because I love you, I love her, and it would make me very happy to see you guys bond together.
All right, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, young lady, let's go get something to eat.
Okay.
All right?
That barbecue smells good.
Coming up on Reversed.
We're making barbecue chicken pizza.
You did say before you left you wanted to walk up them steps.
Before we left, we wanted to give all of you a gift.
Hi, I'm Catherine Arnston, the founder and CEO of Energy Bits, the algae tablet company, and I'm so glad you found us. We sell two types of algae, spirulina, that gives you energy and satisfies your hunger, which is why we call ours Energy Bits. And the other algae is chlorella, which helps you recover from your day, which is why we call it Recovery Bits. It pulls out toxins and builds your immune system. The two algae together will help you feel fantastic and like a superhero. That's why they're superfoods. Visit us at energybits.com.
Aloha, my keto friends. I'm really excited to be here because not only are we making pizza, yes, you can have pizza on a ketogenic diet, but we're making barbecue chicken pizza. So I made some pizza crust here and I used this pork panko. So the crust is 0 carbohydrates. It's just mozzarella cheese, a little bit of cream cheese, egg, and pork rinds. And it becomes this chewy, fluffy dough that people just love. And so we're gonna make barbecue chicken pizza with it. And
I'm excited.
I'm so excited that we're gonna use our sauce. So I'm gonna start creating it. If you just wanna tell us maybe how you got it started, or?
Well, one, I'm just so pleased to see you're making a pizza because I try and let people know that the barbecue sauce can be very diversive.
Oh, it smells
you know?
so good.
But I personally was told I had diabetes, and I've owned a barbecue restaurant, co-owned it for 20 years. And I said, wait a minute, if I can't eat my own barbecue sauce, who
what are you
else
gonna
can?
do?
So that led me to develop this, and it was an instant hit as soon as we put it on the table and embraced it as all our other barbecue sauces.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, so
No.
anyway, it's nice to see you using it in a unique recipe because I'm hoping a lot of our customers do.
We're always gonna love pizza. I mean, you find pizza everywhere. So I just load on the mozzarella cheese. You could probably use something like a Monterey Jack or cheddar or something. And bacon makes barbecue chicken taste even better. And I have my oven to 425. So I'm gonna throw this into the oven for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And it's gonna come out like this.
There we go.
Does it smell good, everybody?
Lisa, you got a second?
Yes, I do, sir. Give me a second to get up.
Don't rush yourself. Just.
There we go. Hey.
Come here for a second. Come here for a second.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I wanted to dance in the wind under the moonlight.
Yes.
With you now,
We were doing that last night.
So you did say before you left you wanted to walk up them steps.
I sure do.
Right. So I got the two best looking guys in the place, other than me.
Okay. Oh.
We're gonna see if we can do this together.
If we can.
Yeah.
You Put your mind to it. You can do anything, right?
Okay, well, hey, you know, if you say you can, then we at least we got the backup for you.
Yeah, okay.
So let's see if we can go on.
All right, let's do it. All right, just let me take my time.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
One's at the rail. There you go, Lisa. Take your time. You didn't. No rush. No rush. No rush.
You're in a hurry. Take your time.
There you go.
Look at you, girl.
There you go.
You'll be running sprints before too long.
There you go.
You know what? It's the boot.
There you go, Lisa.
Yep.
There you go.
You're doing great.
Then when we get up there, we got a nice surprise.
Okay. Let me just hang on to the rail.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Thank you.
That is so
This
great.
was like overcoming a fear because I'm terrified of open steps.
Yeah. On the way down, trust me, we got you. We got you. So you don't have to worry about it.
And I did it, and I'm still breathing.
There you go. There you go. Right on. All right. All right.
And no falls.
No falls. No falls. So Chris and his wife, they were so gracious to be here, man. They wanted to share something with some of the guys some of the guests here today. Chris?
Before we left, we wanted to give all of you a gift to help you on your keto journey. We're just capping off our week here at the Reversed House with the cast and crew. It's been super awesome to get to know everybody, to hang out with them, see their funny antics, but most of all to see the progress of our new friends on their keto journey and their journey towards better health. Because baggage space was a little bit tight, we only brought enough for one of you. But we're going to actually, instead, we're just going to ship it all to you at home. So you don't have to bring it home. So we're basically going to give you enough food. If you wanted to, if you weren't able to cook for whatever reason, you could live for a month on Keto Chow.
That's amazing.
You got a bunch of the big bags, a bunch of the small ones. You got the electrolytes, so you can have your headaches will go away. But yeah, we wanted to help set you up for success on your keto journey. Especially you, Lisa, to be able to see you and see you come up the stairs and reach that goal.
I know, that's amazing.
Yeah,
But it's been wonderful with you guys. I welcome you into my house all the time, every day. I take my lunch break to watch you guys, and you inspire me. Because before I got here, I was doing dirty keto, but the clean part was with you guys. And I thank you so much, and I love you guys.
I'm so glad you reached out to us before. Before you guys get home, we should actually, well, let's see, when are you guys getting home? Monday, Tuesday? Anyway, before the next week, you should all have a package waiting for you to help you get going. So, and we're actually, just for fun, because we don't want to take this home, we're actually going to give all this to Dr. Vega. So,
Very nice.
So he'll be able to use it here to give to his patients, to be able to, get him started as well.
Wonderful.
So we, thank you all so much for letting us be a part of this.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Were awesome.
You're a real blessing, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yes.
got to go back down.
It's time. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Now just let me examine this real quick.
I'm gonna get in front of you.
Yeah, let him get in front of you.
Jennifer,
Asa's
go
got
first.
you from the back over there. You're not going anywhere, trust me.
Well,
In only a few days, Lisa accomplished some amazing goals. A few tears were shed today. This is not just a show, but a passion for all involved. And Lisa is an example for all who want to make change. Coming up on Reversed.
This is Corey with Select Savory Seasonings. He's actually one of my good friends.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I guess you are, right?
Yeah.
You have every reason to be.
I was gaining weight and I had tried every diet out there.
I felt tired.
But once I found Carb Manager, I started losing immediately. Carb Manager is an app that teaches you how to do keto, and it makes it easy.
I used a daily weight log.
The Keto Academy.
I've benefited by having a community.
Carb Manager gave me my life back.
Download the app, set up your profile, and just get started.
My name is Charles. I am the producer and director of this wonderful series. We are a full-service production company that produces award-winning films and documentaries. We would love to help you create something special, be it a TV show, a film, or maybe something for your brand or company. Contact us today, and do enjoy the series.
All right, everybody. So for those of you who don't know, this is Corey with Select Savory Seasonings. He's actually one of my good friends. When you go to get spices like taco seasoning or ranch, who here likes ranch? I love ranch.
I love tacos though.
Yeah, Corey has a bunch of seasonings that don't have any of that junk.
Yep. Back in, long story short, 2017, I decided I'm going to make low carb and keto my lifestyle. After almost 20 years of off and on, finally found my why to get healthy, lose weight, and feel amazing. And started this Thanksgiving Day of 2017, living the simple low carb lifestyle. And that December, I went to the store and I wanted to smoke some ribs and I need a rub. Out of 50 or 60 barbecue rubs that were on the shelf in the local store, every single one of them had sugar as the first or second ingredient. So I stood in the store and said, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to start a company to help other people because I'm not building one that doesn't want to have sugar in their life anymore. And that's where Select Savory Seasoning started. I started the company to help people learn how to cook good, tasty food that's good for them by providing you with fresh, gourmet, sugar-free, additive-free seasoning and spices so that you can lose weight, get healthy, and feel amazing. And as already been mentioned, our Ranch-tastic seasoning is definitely our best-selling seasoning by far.
It's fantastic.
Yes, it is not fantastic, it's Ranch-tastic.
Okay.
Our second bestseller, taco seasoning.
Yeah.
There you go.
Our savory taco seasoning. One of the seasonings I saw at the store one day, the first ingredient was actually cornmeal. It wasn't
or
even
wheat.
Spices.
There'd be a lot of them have flour too. Yeah.
Yep. One thing that it took me a while to figure out is you got to find your why. Why do you want to lose weight, get healthy, and feel amazing? Without that, it's difficult. You have to have a purpose for losing weight, getting healthy, and feeling amazing. Yep.
Can we find this anywhere else besides the selectseasonings.com?
It's just on our website at this point in time.
Okay.
We ship all over the United States.
Can't wait to try them. I can't
Yeah.
wait to try them. So
Yep.
sounds delicious.
All right. Well, thanks, Corey.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Corey.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Well, here we are. What a week, huh? How's everybody feeling? After a lot of information to take in, a lot of emotions, what do you think, Janet?
I feel a lot more knowledgeable, and I feel inspired. In the sense that I'm seeing changes right before my eyes, numbers changing, and really understanding how the keto diet works with working with in conjunction with diabetes and intermittent fasting. And I was really looking for a way to reverse diabetes, and I feel very very satisfied.
Well, I have to say, the great thing that we had some folks here, experts, who were able to explain it in a way that was understandable. It wasn't, it was technical, but it was broken down in a way that it was for anybody to be able to digest it and understand it and then apply it.
And keep it simple.
Exactly. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
What about you, Jerome?
I received a lot, and I feel that I have a new network of individuals that really truly care about my health. I know that they're either a phone call, email, social media, whatever, just a way. And I feel better with this season because, not to take anything away from last season, but I feel that I can continue to go on with everything that I've learned and apply it and not be like, I don't know if I can do that.
Well, I've certainly observed your numbers and your excitement, and I mean, you've just been exuberant. I mean, it's obvious that you love the food. I know that's obvious. You've been raving all week about Maria's food, and just being able to realize that it is possible. I mean, you're seeing these results, and so Lisa, what do you have to say?
I'm thrilled. Thrilled. I just had more medicine cut out tonight.
Wow.
A pill that I've been on for over 20 years. He's cut it in half because my blood pressure was so low. So the equivalent of one pill versus the 3 that I came with. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, I guess you are, right?
Yeah,
you have every reason to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, Amanda, what do you think about this?
I think that's incredible. I truly do. Like,
I bet
I've always wanted her off medicine, like that's.
Well, we know your philosophy.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see that like continuous weaning off of medication. So you could actually live the life that you've been wanting to live and to the fullest. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I will just say, I think I'm amazed, and so we've seen, of course, the physical changes, but I'll be honest, I've seen the emotional changes. I remember when we first got here, we first met. There was definitely some apprehension, little uneasiness. I'll just leave it at that. Today, you guys were laughing and joking, and everybody was so light.
Right.
It's like it's almost like a whole weight has been lifted off your shoulders.
Yeah.
And that in itself tells me that it's working. And that I'm saying all along, the physical and the mental and emotional, they all go together. And that's something that's great because we know that's going to keep you going forward. And of course, don't forget about the word hope. You've been hearing this word all week, and it's going to take you very far. And so the idea now is to take these lessons and keep applying them.
I could not have asked for a better group of people to be involved. They all brought their A games and their passions. Another day down, and I'm feeling a sense of accomplishment. Tune in to the next episode of Reversed.
Well, today's graduation is...
It's been an amazing week with all of you.
I'm so happy to meet all of you, everyone.